Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. I literally just got done filming this page here, right here. And I got an idea right away of something I want to do on my back cover here. So this is the Midnight Garden. We're doing the printable glassine bag mini album. The templates, the printable templates are available in my Etsy shop. There is a link, a clickable link here and in the description box to the playlist on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, for this entire mini album so far. So if you're just now finding me and you want to start from the beginning, hit that clickable link or go into the description box, because I start you from the beginning and we go step by step and work all the way through. So we've got all these cool pages done, and whoops, I can't get it to flip. And we just finished this one, and I was gonna do this front or this back in the next video, but I had an idea for back here. So let's just go ahead and do the back cover. What do you guys think? Okay. So be sure to like this video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Be sure to leave me a comment too and let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I always wait to say that to the end of the video, and I don't know. I just feel like you're like, okay, see you, bye. And, and then that's it. So there's also a link down below to Amazon. I have a specific list called Midnight Garden just for this mini album. So everything that I use is down there. Okay, we're not going to be using, I don't think, right now, we're not printing anything out. So I've got a bunch of things that I have left over. So here's one. We used the other part. There's 2 to a page. This is page 9. I printed it onto Vellum. We used the other part here, and here's the other part of that page right there. And then there's a full sheet. So I thought I could use this back here as a flip pocket. Well, you'll see. I'm just going to have to show you because I don't think I can really explain it proper. So I'm going to use that. And then I also die cut 2 of these dies. Let me show you. We haven't used them since the beginning, but they are the Tim Holtz crochet thinlet dies. So I've cut one out of the Shades of Color, which is also available in my Etsy shop. That looks like this. That's what the thumbnail looks like, and we used number 15. So I cut one of them from that, and then I just got I cut one out of just white cardstock. So I got those 2. So oops. So I didn't do that on camera because when I showed you those in the first place, we cut those on camera. So they're on the front cover. So if you want to see that, that's where that's at. So we're going to use that. And let's see, I'm going to need a piece of white cardstock, I think. So I have a piece left over from the last video. Yeah, let's just use white. Let's just use white cardstock. I'm not sure. I, again, have not thought this all the way through, but, but here we go. All right, before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and get this craft mat out. And I am going to, will these line up if I have them this way? No, so I have to literally have them the correct way. Okay, so for the wine color one, I'm using archival ink in coffee, right? So for this wine colored one, I'm just going to try to get the edges, right? Just like this. But then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to ink the back side just a little bit better. We learned that when we did the covers, that if you're going to layer these and you're going to be able to see through, you want to ink the other side as well. So that being said, we're going to ink both sides of this white, because I decided, you know, we could just ink it and it's going to look just as good if we used, you know, pattern paper or whatever. Okay. All right, so we'll put that aside for just a minute. So then, okay, I'm gonna get my scoreboard out. This is a We Are Memory Keepers scoreboard, and I'm gonna score it with a stylus, and I'm gonna use the thicker end. I'm gonna go all the way around, I think. I don't think we're going to need this one tab. Matter of fact, let's go ahead. I'm just going to commit to this. We're going to go ahead and cut one of these short tabs off. Just like that. Oh, I got one more tab here. Oh, I went through. See, that's why I like to use the fat end, because I don't go through as much. So what I think I'm going to do now, I'm going to score. I'm going to butt this. It doesn't. I just grabbed a piece. I don't even know. I just grabbed a piece. I'm just going to score it about a 1/2 inch away from the edge, from the cut edge. And you'll see what I mean. Whoa, just a second. Okay, so I am going to, oh shoot, let's see. I need to cut this down to a certain size, but I don't know what yet. Let me see. This will make sense in a minute, I promise. I just need a more sturdy piece to be behind the flap. So I don't want the flap to be very big. So let's say 2.5. So let's cut this at 3. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to lay this on here, and I'm going to mark the vellum. I'm going to mark it where that cardstock stops, and then yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that side tab off. So I'm going to cut it in an angle all the way to that pencil mark, and then I'm going to trim that tab off. Right? So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Cut it at an angle to that pencil mark, and then trim this tab off. And I did not cut it straight. Okay, so before I start bending these and prepping these, I'm going to take some score tape, or this isn't score tape, this is scrapbook.com, 1/4 inch double-sided adhesive, and I'm going to add a piece here. And on the bottom. And here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just guesstimate, and I'm going to add a piece on here. Well, I don't have to guesstimate. I got the piece right here. So I'm just going to add a piece across there. I promise you guys this will make sense in a minute. I'm going to tear the vellum first. I'm going to tear the vellum right there at that pencil mark. All right, so now we got 2 pieces of vellum. Now I'm going to glue this to the white cardstock. That's what I'm going to do. And I think I'm just going to go along the edges so it's not that noticeable. Oops, I just wiped some glue off. Okay, so I'm going to butt it up to that score mark that I made. And I'm going to glue it down. I know it seems a little weird. Oh, I know. Okay, so now I'm going to trim this white cardstock away on the one side. We're going to taper it, and I think I'm even going to cut some of that excess off. Alright, so let's go ahead and prep this. So I'm going to prep that on one side. Fold that tab. I'm just going to go ahead and fold it both ways, because I'm going to have to ink that up. And then I'm going to press or prep right after I tab these corners. I'm going to prep this. once you fold vellum, you can't go back. And that's why I put that piece of white cardstock behind there, because I want this to be a flap. And the vellum will snap. There's no way that vellum would stay put. So it would crack and be done. Okay. All right. So there we have that. Let's go ahead and burnish. Now I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. And I'm going to ink this flap up, except I'm going to ink both sides. I mean, this is pretty much inked, but I'm going to ink both sides of this flap. Okay, but before we attach anything down, I do want to go ahead and add these pieces. I am going to use a wax seal, so I'm going to bring my little candle over here. I'm going to heat up my little spoon thingy there while we're doing this part. And I'm going to grab my craft mat, because I want to glue this little crochet trim, this little faux crochet trim. I want to glue it to this edge first. And I'm going to try to center it. But I'm not very good at centering, because you guys know that if you've been around a while. I didn't do too bad. So then I'm going to flip it over on this back side, and I'm going to add the other piece. Oops. Didn't get some of it inked. I'm going to add this other piece right over top. It's the same exact die. So I'm kind of wanting to make it look like, you know, it's like dimensional. So then I'm going to cut this flush with the edge. Whoops. Did I move it? I might have moved it a little bit. That's okay. Cut it flush with the edge. I'm going to try to round these to make it look like more finished. There. That looks pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to ink this up, these little edges. Alright, so now I'm going to put some of those little pellets, some of those little wax pellets. These are the kind of like the rose gold looking, I don't know if they're rose gold or if they're copper, I'm not really sure. I put 2 little pellets in my little spoon, so I'm going to let that melt. And while that's melting, I think I'm going to add this pocket in here. So I'm going to remove the tape off of here. Or not the tape, the backing of the tape. Oh, you know what I probably should do? Should I do anything or just leave it? I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to center this on here as best I can anyways. And attach it to the back cover. So that's the back cover. Right, so there's a pocket. Right, and you can't really even see the tabs. You can a little bit on a few spaces, but that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. And I don't have an insert picked out quite yet for this. But, so this is going to go here, up top. Well, maybe not so far up top. Ooh, look at there. I need to add something. Uh-oh. I need to add something there. What should I add there? So, I'm going to grab a scrap. I didn't realize, I wasn't even thinking. I'm going to grab a scrap, not the pink. Let's do a green, if I have a scrap of green. Is that big enough? Yes, perfect. So I'm going to trim this up. I think it's the perfect length. It's the perfect length. So I think I'm just gonna rough this up. And I'm gonna ink it up. Let me guesstimate it here again. So we've got that there. That's about there. So we don't really need that much. Let's go ahead and take. Sometimes you just got to improvise. Okay. Let me make sure I'm doing that right. Yeah, so then I can just cover that up. And no worse for wear. It just makes it look better. So yeah. Does it stick out past the thingy? Not really, maybe a little bit. Maybe we'll take the corners off just a little. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this back over here. I am gonna go ahead and pour this wax on here. I'm gonna try to get it on the center and do the little stampy thingy. And then I will glue that piece while it's drying. And then I've got that little rose stamp. It's so cute. Right, and then I'm gonna glue this piece down while we let that cool. Let me move my candle back. I'm just gonna take it all the way up. All the way up there. Okay, I haven't checked it, but I'm hoping it's done cooling down. Let's start by peeling it off of the sheet here, maybe. Aha! So that came off really nice. Now let's peel it off the sheet. Yeah. Pretty good. And now I didn't do a magnet this time. I decided that since this was the back cover, it wasn't going to do a whole lot of flopping around. So I just kind of left it like that. I just thought that was cute. Now I'm going to move this. I'm going to burnish this down really quick. I'm going to attach it down. And hopefully I did it right. So I'm going to kind of match it up where it's supposed to be. Right? Okay, you guys, I'm gonna stop there. It needs more, but I'm not really sure what it needs. I mean, I like it, but I feel like it needs some more. I don't know what insert I want to put in there, but you see why I needed to add that white cardstock to that vellum, because it would have already broken by now otherwise. But I don't have an insert prepared or anything like that. I'm not sure what I want to do, but I did want to go ahead and get this filmed because I thought it was a really good idea. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell and turn the notifications on. And there should be some other videos here on the screen that you might enjoy watching. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.